Hello everyone, today we are going to take a quick look on the new NVIDIA SHIELD TV. Stay tuned. So here we have the box. The box has the same size as the old one. It says here on the specifications, as you can see, this model now has both remotes included. The Shield controller, the Shield remote, and of course the power adapter. As you can see here, it has a Tegra X1 processor, 256 core NVIDIA graphics, 64-byte CPU, 3 GB of RAM and 16 GB of storage, and it says plus USB expansion. The old model had a slot for a micro SD card. This model doesn't have that, but you can use the USB, and it has two USB 3.0, so that should do a good work. You also have built-in Google Cast or Chromecast, and this model also takes 4K and HDR. And if you don't have that, you can use 1080p or 720p. But I think most of you, as I have, 1080p. It has the HDMI 2.0 with the HDCP 2.2 plus HDR. So it automatically shows us the source for you if you are watching, for example, 4K from Netflix or some other source, and connect it to your 4K TV. So it connects automatically, and it selects, it feels also that is you have a 4K TV. It has dual band Wi-Fi. That means you have both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz. It also has gigabit Ethernet, which I'm using. I prefer to use the cable. It also has Dolby Digital Plus, Dolby Atmos 7.1, and also 5.1 pass-through. And as you can see, it has the HDMI CEC. What do we have inside? Well, actually not much, because I have already taken out the NVIDIA Shield, but we can take a quick look anyway. Here normally you will find the remote. Here you will normally find, let me pull out the USB, the NVIDIA Shield. This one is much smaller than the older one. It is maybe 50% smaller. So that is nice. And if we take out, let me see, I will take out first the remote again. Take out what's inside here. Not so easy. Yeah, there we have it. The power supply is of course included. I don't have it here. I have it plugged in out elsewhere in the room. You also get a quick start guide, and you also get a good USB cable. That is for charging the controller, which I will show you in a moment. Here you have a support guide. Well, that is what is included with the box. So we'll put back the lid like this, put that aside, and we will check the box itself. Here you can see the new Shield. It's pretty small, and if I take a AA battery aside, you can see it is very, very small. As I said, 50% smaller than the previous model. So what do we have here? Well, on the back side we have the power, we have the Ethernet cable, the HDMI, and the two 3.0 USB connectors. So here I can plug in my USB stick to, for example, save some games, some apps, or transfer or sideload apps which I have downloaded from APK Mirror, for example, because all the apps doesn't exist on Google Play for the NVIDIA Shield. Example, here in Sweden, in Europe, it's not possible to get the Amazon Video. I have a Prime membership, but I didn't get the Amazon Video app when I bought this one. So I downloaded it from the internet. I will leave a link in the description below. Put it on the USB stick, and with the included app ES File Explorer, which is default in the NVIDIA Shield, I managed to install Amazon Video so I can watch my movies, TV shows and so on, which I'm paying for. So that is how the NVIDIA Shield box looks. Here is the included remote, which wasn't included before in the price, $199, or here in Sweden it cost 2,000 Swedish kronas, that is about 199 euros. This remote has 2 batteries. I think they will last very, very long. You have to slide off this, and you have, I think it's 2 pieces of CR2032 batteries. It has, as you can see here, here's the microphone, here you have the voice control, here you have back to the menu, here you can go back to what you did before, and here you can scroll up and down, left and right, and click OK. But if you want to use, for example, headphones, you have to use the new controller. It looks similar to the old controller, but it's small. It's a little smaller. It has here 3.5mm jack for the headphones, and in the front here you have the charging, and here you have the volume up and down, and I forget to show you that here. You have it also here. You slide up and down. Actually, I prefer the old version where you put up and down here. You could use up and down here. So that is how this controller works. You see you have a lot of knobs here. Everywhere you can choose. This is OK, this is back, and this you can use, for example, on YouTube if you want to go forward, and then you just click OK. This is for the voice control, and here you can double click, for example, and you will get all the apps you have opened at the moment, and double click again, it goes back. So this is how the new NVIDIA Shield looks and works. Well, how does it work actually? Well, I have also Apple TV, which is pretty okay, but it's difficult to install apps. You always have to use your username and your password, and if you do it wrong 3 times, you have to do it all over again, get a new password and so on. And one bad thing, I think, is the stupid keyboard Apple made. How can one be so stupid to have a keyboard with the letters in alphabetic order and not as a usual keyboard as the Android world have, and also of course the NVIDIA Shield has? Well, you can use if you have an iPad on iPhone and using an app, in this way you can control it. So that is okay. But it is nice, Apple TV, but it doesn't have so many things you can download for free as you can do in the Android world. And the NVIDIA Shield is extremely fast. I'm very, very impressed with it. I also have a media PC, doesn't do the good work as this one does. I also have a separate Android box, TV box, which in this I have Kodi. I also have Kodi in the NVIDIA Shield, and the NVIDIA Shield is so powerful, so I really love it. It's definitely the best box for TV in the market. Well, that was all I had for the moment. I hope you got something from this video, and thank you for watching.